and welcome. Today we're going to talk about two-way prepositions. First of all, what are two-way prepositions? You know already that a few prepositions always take the dative case and some prepositions always take the accusative case. Accusative case prepositions, for example, are the dog-foo prepositions. Durch, ohne, gegen, für, While the dative prepositions are aus, außer, bei, mit, nach, seit, von, zu. Now, two-way prepositions can be followed by either the accusative case or the dative case, and they change in meaning depending on the case. There are a total of 9 two-way prepositions. Vor, in front of, hinter, behind, an, at, auf, on or on top of, neben, next to, beside, zwischen, in between, unter, under, über, above, in. If we use a two-way preposition with the accusative case, it always implies a direction. So here you say the ball moving into the box. That's a direction. So that's why we use the accusative case. Der Ball rollt in die Kiste. If we use the same preposition with dative, der Ball rollt in der Kiste, this means that there's no direction but only location. Der Ball rollt in der Kiste. You can ask for direction or location by the question, wohin rollt der Ball? And the answer is accusative, der Ball rollt in die Kiste. Wohin means where to, so that implies already a directionality. For dative, you can ask, wo rollt der Ball? Where? And this automatically means that there's a location but no movement, no direction involved. Der Ball rollt in der Kiste. Dative. Let's do a few examples to practice this. Here in the picture you see a house, a man, and the verbs to be and to run or walk. Wo ist der Mann? And we're talking about this man. Now if you want to say the man is in the house, which case would you use? Is it a direction or is it a location? It's a location, so we need to use dative case. Der Mann ist in dem Haus. Now to the question, wohin läuft der Mann? Is this a direction or is this a location? It's a direction. So, der Mann läuft in das Haus. In English, you actually have the distinction for in between the man is in the house and the man runs into the house. What about this example? You see a cat, die Katze, a table, der Tisch, and the verb springen, to jump, and liegen, to lay. So, if we have the question, wo liegt die Katze? Which case would you use to answer this question? Right, it's a location. So we use dative. Die Katze liegt vor dem Tisch. What about this case? Wohin springt die Katze? It's a direction. So we need to use accusative case. Die Katze springt auf den Tisch. What do you see here? We have a man, a picture, and a wall, and the verb hängen. So, if you want to answer the question, wohin hängt das Bild? Which case would you need to answer this question? Yes, the accusative case, because it implies a directionality from the man taking the picture and hanging it at the wall. So, hängt das Bild an die Wand. What about the other case? Wo hängt das Bild? Which case do you need to answer the question, wo? It's dative case. So you answer the question by saying, das Bild hängt an der Wand. Dative. It is not moving, it's static, and there it is. Some verbs already answer the questions where to and where, wohin and wo. Consider the two verbs liegen is to lie, legen, to lay. See how complicated it is? So if you can answer the question where, that means what again? Right, dative. If you can answer the question where to, this implies accusative. So here, where is the ball? So we need dative. Der Ball liegt auf dem Bett. What about the second picture? Where does the man put the ball? Where does he lay it down? Directionality, so we need accusative. Er legt den Ball auf das Bett. The same works for the verbs of stehen and stellen. Stehen means it's standing, it's sitting there. Stellen, to put. So, stehen does not imply any movement or direction. So it's a location. We need dative case. Where is the glass? Wo ist das Glas? Wo steht das Glas? Das Glas steht auf dem Tisch. Where does the man put the glass? Wohin stellt er das Glas? Der Mann stellt das Glas auf den Tisch. Akkusativ. So stellen always goes with the accusative and stehen with the dative. Same for sitzen and setzen, like English sit and to set or sit down something. So in the first picture you see the child is already sitting. There's no direction. So we need, again, dative case. Wo sitzt das Kind? Das Kind sitzt auf dem Stuhl. Now in the second picture you see a man sitting down the child or putting it down on a chair. So wohin setzt er das Kind? Der Mann setzt das Kind auf den Stuhl. So in summary, two-way prepositions take either accusative case or dative case. The 9 two-way prepositions are in, an, auf, neben, zwischen, hinter, vor, unter, über. So you see, they all imply a position somewhere in space, in the room, which works with the idea of, do we have movement or do we have location? If we have a movement or a direction, we need the accusative case following the preposition. If we have a location, we need the dative case. Or, if you can answer the question, wohin, where to, we need accusative case. If we can answer the question, wo, where, we need dative case. And that's the magic about two-way prepositions.